In a small Yoruba village, where life was ruled by tradition and the whispers of the ancestors, there lived a young girl named Bola. She was beautiful, intelligent, and full of dreams. Her only wish was to go to school, to become something more than what her parents were. But life had other plans. Bola's parents were poor farmers, and her father owed an old man named Baba Akin a large debt, a piece of land he borrowed long ago. Baba Akin was a respected man in the village, a kind widower known for his wisdom and the talking drums he played during festivals. He had no children and lived a quiet, simple life. One evening, Bola's father sat outside, worried. Her mother said softly, "We can't keep hiding, my husband. Baba Akin will soon ask for the land back." He sighed deeply and said, "He came today. He said if Bola becomes his wife, he will forgive everything." The mother gasped. "Our daughter? That man is old enough to be her father." The man looked away. "Do you want shame? Do you want hunger? This is the only way." Bola overheard them. Tears filled her eyes as she rushed outside. "Papa, Mama, please. Don't do this to me. I want to go to school." But her father stood up and said, "The world doesn't care about what you want. You will marry him. It's final." And that was how it happened. The wedding was loud and colorful. Drums beat, women danced, and people blessed the couple. But Bola didn't smile. Her eyes were cold and distant. After the marriage, Baba Akin treated her with love and patience. He tried everything to make her happy. He called her "my joy," bought her wrappers, even cooked sometimes. He never raised his voice. He loved her genuinely. But Bola didn't love him back. She avoided him every night, pretending to be sick or tired. Baba Akin sighed often but never forced her. And when she finally allowed him, it was never with love, just silence and tears in her eyes until it was over. Baba Akin sighed often but never forced her. He believed one day her heart would soften. But that day never came. His younger sister, Mama Dele, often visited. She was a strong, respected healer, the village seer. She loved her brother deeply and prayed for his happiness. One morning she said to Bola, "You have a good husband. May your heart not destroy your blessing." Bola smiled faintly and said, "Amen, Ma," though her heart felt heavy. Months later, Mama Dele's only son, Dele, returned from the city. A handsome young man, tall and well-spoken, who Baba Akin had raised like his own child. When Dele arrived, Baba Akin was overjoyed. "My son, you're back at last," he said, hugging him. Dele laughed. "I missed you, Baba. You still look strong." Then he turned and saw Bola. Their eyes met, and for a brief moment, something strange passed between them, a silent spark. Days turned to weeks. Dele helped around the compound, repaired the leaking roof, followed his uncle to the farm. Bola watched him closely. His youth, his laughter, his confidence, everything her husband lacked. Whenever Baba Akin left for farm, Dele and Bola began to find excuses to be around each other. Sometimes it was working at the farm, sometimes it was helping with firewood, small moments that made their hearts race. At first, they just talked about life, about dreams, about everything they couldn't say aloud. Dele told her about the city and how free people were there. Bola smiled faintly and said, "Freedom. I don't even know what that feels like anymore." One evening, as they sat outside after everyone had slept, Dele watched her quietly. The moonlight touched her face, and for a moment, neither of them spoke. Then he said softly, "You don't deserve this life, Bola." She looked at him. "What can I do? My life was sold before I could choose." Their eyes locked. Slowly, Dele reached out and kissed her. She didn't pull away. The silence between them grew heavy. He moved closer, and before either of them could stop it, "Dele," she whispered. This is wrong. I know, he said. But I can't stop. Every time I see you with him, it burns inside me. She turned away, whispering, if anyone finds out, I'm dead. Dele stepped closer, his voice low. Then we'll be careful. I don't want to lose you. That night became the beginning of their secret, a dangerous love that grew in silence, hidden behind closed doors and stolen glances. Weeks later, Bola began to vomit. She tried to hide it, but her body betrayed her. That night, Bola told Dele the truth. I'm pregnant. Dele froze. What? Bola, no. This can't be happening. If the village finds out, they'll burn you alive. Bola cried. I can't hide it for long. Baba Akin hasn't touched me in months. What do we do? Dele paced around the room, sweating. We can't tell anyone. Maybe. Bola interrupted, maybe what? He looked away. Maybe we should do something. Bola's eyes were red and swollen. If Baba Akin dies, no one will question the pregnancy. Dele turned to her sharply. You're talking about my uncle. He raised me. Bola sobbed. Then let me die. Let them burn me and my unborn child. Bola sat beside him in silence. Then she spoke softly, her voice calm but heavy. Dele, do you remember the small god your mother keeps in her shrine? He turned to her slowly. Yes. Why? Bola lowered her voice. One day, your mother sent me to bring her herbs. When I entered the shrine, she was mixing something inside that god. I asked what it was, and she told me. Bola pauses, looking around as if afraid someone might hear. She said it was powerful. That it could stop the heart of anyone, or destroy any evil spirit that stands in her way. Dele frowned. And so? Bola looked him straight in the eyes. That's the answer, Dele. The way out of this mess. If the gods gave your mother power to destroy evil, then we can use that same power to free ourselves. Dele's face tightened. Bola, do you hear what you're saying? You're talking about killing my uncle.